Bitcoin is creating a CME gap around $94,286. But while this is happening, on the bigger perspective, we are creating a major compression pattern. And on today's update video, I'm going to be exactly giving my thoughts about this current ongoing consolidation, what I think is going to be happening next year. I'm going to be, of course, talk about the massive next event, which is most likely going to cause a lot of volatility in the market. I'm going to be discussing it all in today's update video, including the most important charts and patterns that are telling us something for what is about to be happening next. I'm going to be doing a deep dive into Ethereum, and much more important stuff will be getting discussed on today's update video. So without any further ado, don't forget to once again slap up that like button back above 1,000 likes. It will be highly appreciated. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. And to start off the video, I want to straight away start to talk about that CME gap, because literally 99% of the times whenever Bitcoin creates a CME gap and we trade above it or below it, basically a couple days later we tend to be filling it up here. And since we're right now trading above it, I do want to be giving everyone a warning shot here. If we do see a major down below it, I want to of course give everyone the heads up that most likely we're going to come back at it, not directly, but within like 2 or 3 days here after that. So that is currently the forecast, that is currently the expectation. We're about to be heading in towards 2025, and Bitcoin is not been really doing all too much here. But if we're looking at history on previous years, we do know that during Christmas, during New Year, there's usually not that much volatility because most markets are indeed closed. But then in 2025, we tend to see major volatility return towards the market. And something that potentially could return volatility is also this major consolidation phase. You can see Bitcoin is creating a lower high trend here on the market, where we're creating basically every single time since, what is it, the midpoint of December the 17th, lower highs. But also since the 20th of December, we've been creating higher lows. So Bitcoin is slightly creeping up and slightly creeping down, and basically is creating a major compression pattern, which is of course going to be breaking out at some point. And of course the breakout will be getting confirmed whenever Bitcoin either breaks above the previous high or below that previous low here. So I'm very excited for what is about to be happening next year. I think really we are going to be seeing a next major breakout happening anytime soon. So we're seeing also here on the 4-hourly time frame, Bitcoin is seeing a major level of support, currently still holding up to or below us. And I have said it also moments before as well. Whenever Bitcoin does break below this level, guys, I really think we are going to be looking for a major breakdown, and Bitcoin is probably going to be seeing a big jump towards the downside, probably towards the lows of this region right here, which is definitely somewhere around the $86,000 level. But as long as we're not breaking below this level, I don't really see a major reason to be worrying about that. And still, in the bigger things of it all, we're just consolidating above big support and below major resistance on the top side. And you can see that also if we're zooming out here, that we're just looking still at a bigger consolidation phase for Bitcoin. On the daily time frame, it isn't necessarily looking so bad here. We can see that we're still creeping towards the upside. We're creating somewhat of a wedge pattern consolidation phase here, and really whenever we're going to be breaking above resistance or support is whenever we're going to be seeing that next major move getting created. But of course, a slight little slowdown after seeing a massive rally of and about from the lows to highs of about 120% in about like 120 days here is of course quite massive if you would ask me here. The market is just slowly cooling down a bit here ever since we hit the highs. Guys, it's only a couple days ago here, because the last time we had a new all-time high was only 12 days ago here. So Bitcoin is just only now slowing down here. Of course, it's weekend, so we do not see any new data from the spot Bitcoin ETF here. That will be happening on tomorrow. They can be buying again here, but on Tuesday we're going to be seeing the data. Then of course, if we're just going to be purely looking at the fact of the cycle where we're currently sitting in here, we're likely just in the middle of this exponential rally here, like you can see from previous data from 2013, from 2016, 2020, and of course right now 2024. So very excited for that still here. We can see that there is a massive negative premium on Coinbase right now here, which is indicating a lot of panic selling in the market right now here. And honestly, We are seeing that also at the MVRVZ score. Yeah, we're creating a downward sloping trend here, but clearly I don't really think that we have seen peak euphoria yet here in the market. And with potentially the inauguration of Donald Trump, guys, we could be getting a major rally again here, because just like 2017, whenever he went into office, we did saw a major rally, and the most exponential rally come exactly after that here. And you can see it also here. You can compare the charts towards each other. He has stated a lot of bullish things about Bitcoin, that he will create a Bitcoin treasury, that he will create a Bitcoin reserve for the country. Yeah, if this really is going to be happening, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the chart is going to be looking the same like 2017, where we literally go freaking exponential. So that is really a thing I am looking forward towards right now here. And if that happens, we're going to be just in for some major bullish price action. And honestly, guys, if you right now want to be trading Bitcoin or any other altcoins out there, guys, because I'm going to be talking about Ethereum in a second from now on, because there are major opportunities right now here. If you want to be doing so, don't forget to check out Blofin in the link description of today's video, because Blofin is an exchange where you can get a 100,000 US dollars deposit bonus. Make sure to check if it is available in your region. If it isn't, yeah, you can't use it, then you have to find another exchange. Maybe you can check out BYBIT also. You can find a link to that in the link description of today's video. But anyways, if you want to be claiming that 100,000 US dollar deposit bonus, check it out in the link description of today's video. Further on, what we can currently see here, if I'm doing a deep dive into Ethereum, is of course this major consolidation phase. I mean, I discussed it multiple times in a row before as well, but if you're looking at the 5-day time frame, we're starting to see that we're creating somewhat of an inverse head and shoulders pattern, which is of course looking quite bullish if you ask me here. And if we then really break above that 4,000 US dollar level, we're basically going to be breaking above the neckline, and then we could be looking for a major breakout continuation for the Ethereum chart here. And if you're also looking back at the previous cycle from 2024, where we did hit the Bitcoin halving in only Q1 of 2021, so that was like approximately like a year later, we start to see Ethereum really perform well. And right now, exactly again, we're at the same timing point here in the market. And the most exponential gains for Ethereum are also once again going to come in Q1 of 2025, just like it happened in Q1 of 2021. So very excited for that here. Looking forward towards the potential gains we could be making here. And you can see every single time, halving year, and then the next year is of course extraordinary for Ethereum. And that is of course a thing I am definitely looking out for once again here. So I am very excited. And really, if I'm also looking towards the Bitcoin dominance chart, we can currently see that we are having this major rejection from this upward sloping trend line. It is actually starting to come down quite heavily right now here. And actually such a dip which we're right now seeing in the market has only historically speaking been very good, and has been always marking the beginning of altcoin season. So I'm very excited for what is about to happen next year. We're seeing the rejection. We're starting to be moving down here. And honestly, all the data points from the charts against the others, so the charts except Bitcoin and Ethereum, they tend to be doing extraordinary after January of a halving cycle. So I'm very excited for what is about to be happening next year. All the data is showing and indicating us that we should be getting extremely excited right now here. So this is it for me in today's update video. If you did learn something from it, don't forget to slap up that like button, subscribe to the channel, and see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.